Am I actually live, though? Heyo. How's it going, Mage? I was just seeing if I could change things just yet. Yeah. Hey, Aerolith. Gonna be a pretty short stream today. Probably just about an hour, to be honest. Yesterday I didn't have things to do later today, but now I do. And I got told like an hour and a half ago, so. Hey, Evan. Hey, Sienna. Hey, Emon? Emon? Emon. Well, there's about 5 people in here now, so should we do some AEUG or say some AUGO? Maybe some Teton Zoos? Go save Mouar? We can always do the 4 Alive stuff for the AEUG. Or should we do just, you know, Char and Axis and start it up but not be able to do much after that? Oh, hey, John. Oh, wow, you're actually going by John Sheldon now. That's interesting. We could save 4, or we could save Mauer, or we could do Axis. Like, it's kind of up in the air. Alright. Well, technically we've already saved 4. Wait a second. Every time. Give me one moment, I have to rebind my buttons. Controllers... Analog stick up, analog stick left, analog stick right, analog stick down, L3. I should have remembered to do this before the stream, but, you know, I figured it would work. Okay. We could also, you know, like, do Emma. Wait, this is for the AUG, so Emma actually has a storyline. Never mind. I was gonna say, we could always do Emma and then, you know, have her defect after 3 minutes. But I guess we should go do Dakar with our Zeta Gundam. And, you know, 4, who's totally not going to be using the Psycho Gundam. Hey, Green. Let's do it. How's things?
It started.
Oh wow, she actually has a super. I remember her being in the Psycho Gundam, and it's like, so you defected away from the Titans to have the Psycho Gundam. Or to still use the Psycho Gundam. Little... But that is the Psycho Gundam. That has a literal mega particle, or not a Psycho Gundam. Super Gundam. It's the Mark II with a literal mega particle cannon. And the G defense are on its back. Super useful. Yeah, see? It's the second strongest unit in the game. The only problem is it has, like, low ammo. But if you upgrade it, I think 3 times, you get a second shot. And so you basically always have a shot in the rifle, and it becomes awesome. To be fair, we are kind of... Oh, you're a named character, that's why. Oh yeah, I failed that one hard. Alright, Adidas survives for now. He beat me. He straight beat me. Oh, like, I finally understand why Lokinar left. Holy crap. Stream was out for like 3 hours, and it got 17 claims. 17. It literally beat my record of, like, shitloads from the Lost Fleet. Like, the second episode of the Lost Fleet, I think, has 11 right now. And, like, I didn't know how to deal with it at the time. It got real bad. But with this one, I'm just like, ah, screw it. You already have 17. I'm not getting anything from you, and you'll take it down if you want to. I give up. You can't fight 17 claims. Hell, even this speech is claimed. Some of the sound effects are, the background music is, the loading screen music is. I just don't, I'm not gonna fight it. I'll give up.
Camille here, I'm returning.
Alright, hopefully that'll fix chat. Though at least on-screen chat was disappearing after a couple of seconds, so... hopefully that fixes it. So we actually escaped the battle at Zidane, or... no, this is the gassing, isn't it? Oh no, it is just the... battle at Zidane. We randomly survived it. Didn't even get to battle, that's interesting. But we're back with 4! I think there's also one mission where 4 will show up with the Psycho Gundam Mark II, but I think that might be on the Titan side. Because if you do the perfect ending for the or the good ending for the Titans, you can actually keep 4 on your side. She's still crazy though.
I'll get you. Take that. Why did you get in my way?
Yeah, you know, after we finish up this, whenever we do. Thanks, 4. Thanks. Oh yeah, after we finish up this, I think we need to do Zeta versus, or Gundam vs Zeta. Maybe AUG versus Titans. I don't remember if that was more than than routes or not. If it is, I'm gonna ignore it. Because I don't really care for the arcs, or the routes. Then maybe Lost War Chronicles if I haven't got my PS3 fixed by then. / PS3 controller fixed by then. Come at me, Haman Karn. I blame the camera for that one. I should have got that swing, but I decided to swing into a solar panel. I tried going in for the flip there, but that didn't really work out. Oh, did 4 already die? I saw a Nemo there. Oh no, 4's still there. Again, I will say this. Haman kind of has a point. Except for on that point, like, she's just blaming Char there, but kind of like, yeah, you kind of are responsible for all those people you killed. mean, I'm cool with an undubbed patch if they have subtitles on it.
I know what you are, Haman Khan.
Because more people will complain if it's all in Japanese than if it's, or if it's everything's in English except for the subtitles. But both kind of work for me because I'm fine with it. For the most part, I know most of the dialogue, so just kind of remembering who said it or what they meant by it. Yep. Yeah, I think I just killed that Nemo myself. Oh well.
The Zeta.
Yeah.
I'll get you. If you hadn't come up, you wouldn't have died.
You all die!
Come on, just 2 more.
Fast! If you hadn't come up, you wouldn't have died. You're finished.
Good job, 4.
Camille here. I'm returning.
Which one is MBON? But, depends. If whatever it is has good netcode, then yeah, I'll stream it. I don't mind. But if it lags like a son of a bitch, I probably won't. I have that kind of issue. Hey, Braxis, how is things? Hey, do you guys want to watch 0081? Because I will play that again. I really like that game.
Camille be done. Let's do it.
I play it in my own time. Oh, max boost. Yeah, I might play it. Depends on if I can.
Something's calling me. Who is it?
If I can play it, I will, but with Gundam Vs, I was almost unable to play online because I'd have like 7 seconds of delay, even though I'm running off like a gigabit circuit on Ethernet. Like, it was just
Why
dumb.
did you get in my way?
Hey, Lelouch, what am I supposed to call you now? Xander Kane or Kane? Kane, or is it something else? I don't know. So when are you gonna finish your playthrough, huh?
Somebody stop her!
Oh, first we're murdering Gates because no one likes Gates and everyone forgets who he is. And I think he only gets 3 story campaigns, like he doesn't even get a good ending. Yeah, this is the one where 4's in the Psycho Gundam. So it's just like, yeah, so you went from being out of the Psycho Gundam back to being inside of it. I guess we're just going with the headcanon that this is the AUG's version of the Psycho Gundam that is less, or makes you crazy a little bit less. Ah, damn it, I didn't move fast enough. So the trick with the Psycho Gundam Mark II is literally just melee them, move slightly to the left, and she'll shoot herself. Yeah, I was trying to do that in front of me, thank you.
Got in my way. No! Not yet. You're not gonna
So unlike in canon, the Psycho Gundam technically had an eye field and could absorb beams, but in this game, nothing really works like that. Like the even Big Zom can't do that. I think they would take less damage from beams, but they're not immune to it or something like that.
got in my way.
Don't get in my way.
So you don't really have to worry about not shooting her, but
Take that. Out of my way.
it's still really good to use head Vulcans on her because, like, you can't really miss. Unless, you know, you're looking the entirely wrong way. Yeah, 4 died. That's kind of to be expected in this battle. It doesn't actually change anything, though. She just got damaged or something. Thanks. Random GM2 pilot.
Don't get in my way.
Out of my way.
Found you, brother.
Camille here. I'm returning.
Oh. Because I remember I've been meleeed by Big Zom, or, well, using Big Zom a lot, and I always take damage from it. Anyway. Yeah, once I get my PS3 controller fixed, or slash purchase a new one because I'm being cheap and not doing my taxes. Once I get a new controller purchased, I'll probably play some Gundam Dynasty Warriors 1 because I like the story mode in that one. And then I don't mind playing either 0081 or even Crossfire. I have a copy of both Target and Sight and Crossfire, so I mean, we could do whichever one. I offhand don't remember if they're any different though. I think even the splash screens are the same, but I could be wrong.
I can't let him remain in this world any longer. Please understand, Sarah.
We have to leave things to Camille.
No, don't! Why can't you understand that you're being used?
I'd gladly give up my life for you.
Alright, so 4's given up her life, even though Katz isn't in this one. Yeah, she can't reload now. So she's kind of not very useful. Or no, the super cannon will still reload. Never mind. That's the normal form.
What are you doing?
You! You're finished! Got you!
Yeah, you know the annoying thing about Gundam Dynasty Warriors, like I was fully planning on streaming that, and like I had spent like 6 hours preparing the file, doing all the origin modes, so we wouldn't have to redo them. And then it's just like, oh yeah, by the way, yeah, your left analog stick's just not gonna work. Like flat out, nope. You just get it and you use it again.
I'm an ally! Above! Damn it!
Yeah, I was expecting that to happen.
We lost.
Target and Sight runs better. That's really good to know.
Camille, be done! Let's do it! It started.
Oh yeah, no, the left analog stick won't even work on the home screen. It's not just on Dynasty Warriors. I checked. Like, it just flat out won't recognize it anymore.
If you're gonna target Master Maximus, I can't let him remain in this world any longer. Please understand, Sarah.
We have to leave things to Camille.
Yeah.
No, don't!
I know, plus, higher defense and then higher attack, or no, it's speed and attack. Yeah, both the AI won't use them and they charge a little bit faster. So you actually get more use out of them sometimes, but I still prefer
Get the hell out of
the
here!
repair just because I'm not very good at games. Nice! Ah, damn it. That was timing though. He was fighting 4, I hit her, or I hit him, and then she hits him with the super cannon. Such good timing. Then she pegs me in the back with the Super Mega Cannon. Yeah, 4 pilots is the Super Gundam. And because the Psycho Gundam only works on the ground, air quotes, because Axis is considered a ground stage. Same thing with Von Braun. So 4 will only use them when they're when it's a ground battle. So anywhere else uses the Super Gundam. And one of these storylines, but it might be on the Titan side, she actually gets the Psycho Gundam Mark II. Though I prefer the Psycho Gundam, the original Psycho Gundam in this game.
Why did you get in my way?
Yeah,
Neil here, I'm returning.
as far as the controller goes, like I was just going to use it one day and it just decided not to work. And I plan to buy a new one when I do my taxes, but I haven't done my taxes yet. Probably next weekend I'll go ahead and do those. I'm just being lazy. Yeah, I like that about the Gundam Mark II as well. It's just like, oh yeah, you can reload. But hey, since we got one of the good endings. We get the Federation Amuro route. Yes, Federation Amuro. We get the Gundam. She used the Super Gundam at Dakar. That's why I was all confused that she didn't use the Super Gundam at Dakar. She could have. Amura's head won't change. Later on, when you scroll past, they go from their old pilot suits to their new ones. Do we want to do Amuro next, or do we want to do Emma or Char? And I don't think we get to do the Char stuff. I think we actually have to go over to the Axis to get the Char stuff. And as far as my favorite SD Gundam game, Spirits. That it's UC only, but it's like super hard, even on the easiest difficulty. And it's a giant pain in the ass to run. But I really enjoy that game. If I could Let's Play it, I would have. But I never could get it to work. So do we want to do Amuro for a little while? Do we want to do Emma? Do we want to do Quattro? Do we want to do Fa? I think if we do the first stages of Quattro, we actually get Apolly and Roberto. Alright. I think this gets us Kai and Hayato, but I don't think either of them continue on into the war. So we just have to destroy or repel Char. We're on Luna 2, by the way. We have the choice between the beam rifle, the hyper bazooka, even though he didn't have this yet, and the hyper hammer. Well, he might have actually just got this at the time. The hyper hammer I am absolutely garbage with, so we're going to do it. And then we'll use the beam rifle if I survive. Or if I don't survive.
So this is war.
Yes, we're playing Ribbon's Altmark today. This is him in his alternate costume of Ribbon's Ray. Ah, damn it. I was hoping I'd get one more. I saw what you were trying to do, you stupid chip. Push me out of the side of the map. There. I saw the beam saber too, by the way. I don't just have to use the mace. When is Char gonna appear? Like, holy crap. I also just, like, I just hyper hammered that dude in the balls. I won't hide it. Oh, Gatom's here. He was the captain of that Papua class. You know, when they refused to resupply Char and he only got Zaku 1s? After, or right before Luna 2?
What? That Federation mobile suit is a monster.
Yes. Some would even say a devil of some sort. And due to the fact that I am white, it would be a white devil. And then eventually it'll become the grayish-purple devil. Because I'll get upgraded into the G3. Also, Char got away because I decided to kill those Zakus. My bad. I should have killed him. Oh, no. No! Ah, damn, he did get away. Pooh. The difference between Char's Musai and then other Musai is just the head castle. It's pointed slightly at an angle instead of up. But hey, we got a gun tank, and we also unlocked Ryu! Ryu Jose! That one guy with the gun tank. Oh, he's also at Luna too. Interesting. So this is the fun battle. We are going to do this battle the best way possible.
Amuro launching!
Nothing. The game doesn't change at all. This is one of the downsides to this.
You can do it!
So we're gonna do the intelligence stat, okay?
Zero, white
Like,
base in place.
best strat.
I doubt that the enemy will let us go.
Alright, I believe you need to be right here for this to work.
They're here.
So, notice how the enemy is behind this wall, and yet he's jumping and shooting. He thinks he can hit us, because he can't see the fact that there's something in between me and him. So, for every shot he fires, I am dodging it, air quotes. Because that's how this game tracks. Thus, I right now have a 100% dodge percentage. And since I haven't fired a shot yet, I have 100% accuracy.
Char!
Good move, mobile suit.
And so you see how the white base took about maybe like 8 or 6% damage? I'm 99% sure that's from our ally shooting white base. Oh no, I didn't mean that Gundam refused to resupply Char. It was Dozel, I think. Yeah. So this is how you grind this battle, or the Xeon side. You literally just stick up behind the white base and fire into its rear with the machine gun. You'll get 100% accuracy and not take any damage if you go fast enough.
Behind me? Trojan horse!
And don't worry, next time we do this battle, we'll do it legitimately. I just wanted to show off this strat because I like it.
What? Misfortune?
Wow, I wonder what you guys are talking about.
Don't take it.
All I'm looking at is this nice engine compartment, and this really low-res texture.
I am a son of the zombie family, and I will go down in glory.
If you're wondering, I'm not even touching the controller. It's sitting on the table next to me. I'm just doing jazz hands right now. Yeah, I honestly wish this game had any of the side story characters, like, at all. If you get the ground Gundam, it has the MS-08 marking, and none of them are in this game. It's literally just characters from Zeta and the original. Oh. My accuracy rate was 0 because I didn't fire anything. But my dodge rate was 100%. And we got the Gunkin for Amuro. Oh yeah, I guess you could target the... You could target the Gao, couldn't you? Alright, so who do we have next? Oops. Ah, this one. This one's just kind of annoying because you have to chase behind the Gattle and try to hit it. If you can get close up to it, you're fine. So by getting 100% accuracy and evasion, you get new type ranking, and an S rank in the battle. So if you rank high enough, you get something called new type ranking, which just means you did real good, boyo. So by standing there, you can both get 100% accuracy and 100% evasion if you pay attention, and actually hit one thing. Unlike me, who got 0% because I didn't shoot a shot. So if you do it in not the Gundam, so if you do it in say a Zaku 2 on the Zeon side, you can get about 20,000 points per battle, which is generally, except for some of the more powerful mobile suits, an upgrade per battle. So that's one of the ways you go to grind units, or grind points to upgrade units if you need them. So I'm very cheap with my points, like I am with most things. So I will generally have about 3 million or so by the time I need to legitimately do it.
What?
That was my fault. Well, yeah, I didn't want to ruin the whole Double Zeta was in this thing. Yeah, Double Zeta's in this. Play 2. And, there's a couple of secret storylines you get for completing everything.
You're a sore loser.
Yeah. This is the battle where he kind of like...
Want to beat that guy.
Or this is after the resupply, the non-resupply with the Doms, and, where he almost suicides himself. We've already went through most of Amuro's emotional backstory, and his development and all that kind of stuff. Oh wait, no, that would be Origins. That'll happen soon. The Canada thing will happen after this. Well, I did the same exact thing in Overworld, actually. I had so much money, I just went and bought the Sorial because, it's the most expensive ship. It's the best, right? Right? But then I only did one group in Overworld. I never needed to.
So this is war.
See, I did kind of okay, and I got a D new type rating in 7500. Oh, hey, look, Sayla. Oh, okay, we're gonna do this just so you guys can see how bullshit the G Fighter is. We have to destroy the Black Tri-Fighters, the Black Tri-Stars, with a fighter plane.
I thought I'd mastered it when
Nope.
I went through the simulations.
No Char's Gundam in this. Char can get the Gundam, but no Char Gundam. So the G Fighter is absolutely trash in this game. The G Bull is amazing though, because it's like, hey, you do this like shit tons of damage, and you get what amounts to a melee attack with it.
Destroy my unit.
Yep.
I just can't sit around and watch this magnificent ship go
Yeah,
down.
notice how much damage we do to it? Still a pain in the ass. And I think only MASH has a lot of HP. It changes. Yeah, it is MASH. It changes depending on which battle you're doing, when you're doing it, and shit like that. Or it might be Gaia. It's probably Gaia, actually, since we're kind of an important person. We also have missiles, but they don't really track very well. Right. Yeah, yeah. That's how you're supposed to do it. Just be super far away so they actually have time to get near the enemy. Okay, so I want to go after MASH. Yeah, I want to go after MASH so that I can actually, you know, not have to dodge 2 shots and only have to dodge 1. So he doesn't have too much HP. This is the... yeah. The G Bull and the G Armor are 2 separate things, technically. Yeah, the G Bull is actually is closer to the Gundam than it is to the G Armor.
I did it.
Yeah, the core booster isn't in this
Turn it
game.
now.
But yeah, so because it's a shitty suit, even though I did absolutely horrible, I got like 1200. Yeah. So now we got the G Bull. I'll tell you why. This is why I like the G Bull.
Sayla 006 launching. I thought I'd mastered it when I went through the simulations.
I see it.
I did it.
I think this is the... yeah, I think this is the Lala battle.
Mobile suit destroyed.
I also technically have 2 shields on my left and right.
Brother, stand back.
It's Artesia.
Your strength has confirmed my fears.
Yep.
I must shoot you down.
It's the Lala battle.
Destroyed.
So when we do Amuros, we'll have to save Lala, but in this one, there's no point in not killing Lala. So I'm gonna kill Lala. Asshole. I'm a car. Quit trying to stab a car.
Conviction. Great strength with no one to defend and nothing to fight for.
Hey, we're gonna get copyright claimed again. Sweet.
Stop playing around with me.
Not yet. Idiot.
Yeah, this thing does a ton of damage. It's great. There, Char's dead.
Mobile suit destroyed.
Hey, Deathbringer. This isn't Wing. You know, the female characters don't want to get murdered for some reason. Friggin' Relina, man. I was recording that yesterday. It's just like, yeah, okay, so when are you going to tell him to murder you? Again? It's been like 3 minutes.
Destroy my unit.
Oh, about 99% of my videos get claimed by Bandai anyway. So, except for the IBO stuff I've been doing recently. Oh, wait, yeah. So you see how this says Lala dead, right? This isn't technically I killed Lala. This is because we haven't saved Lala on Amuro's story, which we can go and do that because I think it's pretty soon. But yeah, we're gonna finish up Lala real quick, or not Lala, Sayla, just because it's fun.
Sayla 006 launching.
We have to destroy the Zeong. But yeah, even if we didn't kill Lala there, it would still say Lala dead because we have to do it with Amuro.
Where's the enemy?
Gundam,
Yeah.
please hang on.
Like, quite literally, 99% of my videos are claimed anyway. So being like, oh, X video got claimed, it's like, oh, okay.
I'm an ally.
Except for weirdly, Crossrays is completely fine, but I think that's because they published it off Steam. So whoever published it for them doesn't care.
Destroyed.
Like whoever did the port or whatever doesn't care. But like any of my other videos, like go ahead and use adblock. I really don't care. That and the tabletop ones are the only ones in like 5 years that I actually make money off of. But it's actually kind of nice being like, oh yeah, I make $1 a day or something. It's actually a little bit more than that, but I can't say exactly how much money I made. That's against the rules. God damn it. Quit turning.
I've got it. I can see the enemy.
Oh yeah, so if somebody claims it for like a remix or whatever, just fight it. Like, tell them that they don't technically own the rights and that you will be forwarding the information over to Nintendo. And usually YouTube will release the claim. Especially with Nintendo. Because they claim like everything. Oh. So see, one of my shields just got knocked off.
Mobile suit destroyed.
Yeah. Usually, laptops aren't very good for gaming. They're mostly just for, like, word programs and stuff. But they're convenient, so it kind of works out. But if you're wondering, I'm playing this on an i9 with 128 gigabytes of RAM and a 2080. But that's because I'm in tech as a job and literally literally got a form that I could sign off buying a computer on my taxes because I work from home. So I did that last year. I haven't bought a new one this year, but like I'm quite literally subsidized to buy as many computers as I want. as long as they're for work.
Destroyed one unit. Down. Wow. No.
Oh yeah, we actually have to destroy Char in this one, don't we?
There it is. That was quick. There. Down. Huh?
Damn it.
Destroyed one unit.
Oh, I missed completely. Did that on purpose.
Returning now.
Yes, this tale is not etched in stone. We can still not kill Lala. So yeah, Sailor retires, becomes a journalist, and then, you know, her voice actor goes on Safari and then works on a movie. So she doesn't show up in any of the rest of the series. Though she was originally planned to be in there, but they weren't going to recast her because of how popular Gundam was, especially around the time of Zeta and then Double Zeta. Like, it just kept building on itself. After that, they probably could have got away with it, but they never did. Oh, hey, look, Magellas. I forgot those were in this game. This is the one that I really dislike about this storyline. Oh, I should have brought the Hyper Hammer. Damn. I didn't even think about that. So the gun can hit you. It fires every once in a while, and you can destroy the gun. You can't target it directly, though. So you have to do it with the beam rifle. Yeah. Yeah, I really wish they added any of the side story stuff. Like MSO8 or even Lost War Chronicles I would settle with. But, like, nope. Just this. If anyone's curious, though, most of Double Zeta, or a lot of the Double Zeta characters, had voice lines in this. And the dub actually had voice lines for them. For usually redos of actors who had already worked on other characters, but what do you expect? It's a PS2 game. So they were probably planning some Double Zeta stuff, but just never did it. But we'll never know for sure.
It'll take a miracle for us to make it through this one.
Use the fork! Use the fork! Oh, and you can't use head Vulcans and other weapons in this. It's not as cool as Target and Sight / Crossfire.
Next.
So this is war.
Wait, you can stream or you can emulate a PS3? Ooh. I don't own a disc drive anymore though. God damn it. I'm gonna have to buy a disc drive if it works. Like, ooh. I am all about that. So,
Amuro launching.
Crossfire or Target and Sight is actually a good game. Like, it's fun and interesting, and has some really cool mechanics. It just runs like garbage. If they had fixed the performance issues, it would legitimately be a 9 out of 10, or even an 8 out of 10. Like, there's nothing wrong with the game, it just runs like garbage. And it's also, like, horribly unbalanced. But once you figure out why, or how it's horribly unbalanced, it's not actually horribly unbalanced anymore. You can't pull a Zaku into a fight against GMs and expect to win. You gotta be smart about it. You gotta go behind them, or run around them. And, you know, you still had that thing of, like, oh, you got hit and you lost your arm. Well, you're fucked now. But, like, it's part of the damage system. Just accept it. But yeah, weirdly enough, the damage system is, like, something like 40% of the performance impacts is because it would constantly check for all of your parts, all your HP, anything that flew past them from every shot. So instead of doing hit scan, like it determining where it hits before it goes and then playing the animation, they were actively scanning for it, and that's what was wrong with it. I don't know if it's still on YouTube, but there was somebody who did like a legit overlook as to like the mechanic and the outcome and all that kind of stuff about the game. It was like maybe 2009 or 2010-ish. It was like a long time ago. It was actually ironically before I played the game. But it was like Target in Sight, a breakdown or something like that. It was one of those people who wanted to be like wanted to do documentaries, but no one would pay them to do it, so they're doing it on YouTube. And they do it about the weirdest stuff, but I really liked it.
So this is war.
I didn't know different suits had different death animations there in mobile armor form. I've never honestly paid attention to that kind of stuff. Oh, fuck, it's this battle. So they say this one's easy. It's hard because you can't let your ally die. It's a big thing on Amuro. When you're playing with Amuro, like 90% of the stuff is...
You can do it.
Yeah, don't let your ally die. Okay, Kai, I need you to stand in the corner and not commit suicide. What do you mean you want to commit suicide? God damn it. What the hell, Kai? But yeah, after this one, we're going to move over to the Teton Zoos. We're getting upwards of an hour. So we are assaulting the former we are assaulting the former Federation base and current Xeon mining base in Odessa. It's in the Ukraine. It's not really an important city, if I remember correctly, but it's a pretty big mine and there's a shitload of metal there. And the Soviets used it a lot. This is where Xeon's getting something like 3 trillion tons of metal per month. And that's what's backing most of their mobile suits. Though Xeon is weird, and they are sending it all back up to Side 3 to have it worked on instead of having it worked on locally. California base has some local production facilities, and they produce excellent stuff, but because they're not produced on Side 3, everyone looks down on them. Yeah, so the ordering commands button is dodge in UC mode. Yeah, it just lets you, like, side swipe, and if you double tap up, you can transform. If you have a transforming form, which I do not. I technically do, but not in this game.
So this is war.
Oh no, I have an issue relying on the AI to do anything. It's not just this mission. Oh, okay, yeah, that's Jabro. Alright, so, since we kind of got sidetracked with Sayla, we don't get to save Lala, but we'll save Lala next time, okay? But now should we go save Mouar, or should we do like some of the side stories, like go do Shirako maybe? Yeah, I have a shitload of points. Those are for buying stuff in the gallery, but I don't really worry about the gallery because I don't care. I've already filled it up on one game. Sadly, I can't switch between the storylines just yet for reasons. I have tried. I think I have to get 100% for that to be a thing. Yeah. So, do you guys want to do Lila surviving, or should we go and save Mouar first so we can do, which one was it? This one where Mouar dies? Or no, it was this one where Mouar dies? Or should we just, like, do the Capricorn route and survive with Capricorn? Or Capricorn. Or we can do Buren, where I can go punch stuff with the Astromer. I really like that. That's a lot of fun.
All right, launch. Don't fall behind.
So yeah, which one should we do next?
Let's attack them at once. We have to attack them at once. They're going to try to escape in shuttles.
This is our,
Stop the launch and capture the AU's mobile suit.
So we don't actually have to destroy the shuttles, we just have to kill people, which is a little bit weird. But this is our UFO, or
This is ugly. Space
Yes.
aliens should go back where you came from.
this is our UFO suit created by the Earth Federation for, you know, atmospheric flight. It's aerodynamic, air quotes, it really isn't. It's a block of steel. But it punches. And kicks. So a level 2, at level 2, this thing can do almost anything.
You're not getting away. You.
Fuck you.
Take that!
It's not over yet.
Yeah, you were too busy being distracted by Hyzak. And I one-shot, or two-shot your friend.
You're gonna pay for that!
He was only, you know, one of Char's wingmen and a veteran of 100 fights. Though he wasn't actually the wingman during the One-Year War. Char's deleted affair changed it so that they met at Axis. Then again, a lot of his wingmen died in MSG, so it makes sense.
You're not getting away.
30 seconds.
Which is patently wrong. It's 60 seconds.
You!
Ah, you got away. You asshole. Oh well. It's fine.
Space aliens should go back where you came from.
4, 3, 2, 1, ready,
Space aliens should go back where you came from.
Quit
That all?
barely denying me. Char's deleted affair is not canon, not at all. It's actually been gone out and
All
said
right,
that it's
let's
not
get out of
canon.
here.
But then canon doesn't really exist in Japan. Hey, we unlocked Yazan! And somebody else I wasn't really paying attention to. Oh, Rosamia, that's what. Hey, we can use the Ga plant, or we could use the Ga plant. We can violate people at Von Braun.
Mobile suit team, launch.
So this one's hard because we have to kill Camille and Amuro.
Let's attack them at once.
So we gotta be careful. Hey, and we have a Garuda / Adula flying above us. This thing.
Is that all you?
I don't remember if you have to kill it or not. I don't think we do. I think it just goes away after a little while.
Space aliens should go back where you came from.
Why did you get in my way?
Okay, yeah, we don't have to kill it.
It's only a matter of time.
Take that!
This is ugly.
You! Be strong!
honestly, I don't think Zeta would have happened if Tomino hadn't been, or wasn't depressed. Because if he wasn't depressed, I don't think he would have gone forward and tried to make, remake Gundam. I think he would have tried to make something new that wasn't as depressing. And then Gundam would never have got popular, because at the time, only teenagers liked it, because it was, like, dark and edgy. Getting tired of this camera unlocking because they fly behind me thing. It's kind of getting annoying. Yeah. Can't transform anymore now. That's fine. Yep. We're gonna do this probably again, and I'm going to stay in the center of the map so we don't have that problem. That was getting really dumb. Alright.
For now, we'll reorganize ourselves. All right, we're heading out. Don't fall behind.
I enjoy any, like, thing where a mobile suit will get into melee combat. And not by, like, melee with weapons, but will literally just, like, punch someone in the face. Especially with, like, the Balzac from Side Stories. That was always my favorite. It's just like, yeah, I'm gonna Superman punch people. I'm a goddamn gun tank. Gun cannon. Same difference, you know? Stand in the center. I don't need them to constantly be jumping around me. Though, to be fair, that's a really good tactic if it was real life.
Why did you get in my way?
It's only a matter of time.
Really? Close range bazooka man? Don't you know that's dangerous and usually the shell doesn't detonate quick enough? So it kind of doesn't work? Yeah.
Camille, pay attention. Watch out behind you.
This is it. In a fight like this, the Ashimar's mobility gives me the edge.
In a fight like this, the Ashimar's mobility gives me the edge on the ground.
Not getting away. Is that all you got? Good. This is ugly. This is the end.
So Tomino only worked on Double Zeta for the first 7 episodes. Well, some say 12 because he technically planned them. But CCA got approved during episode 7, or the week episode 7 aired. And so he actually left the project and gave it to the main writer, I forget his name, and started working on CCA instead. That's why Amuro and Char and a bunch of other characters appear in like the intro and everything, and they're alluded to, and then you just never see anything about them. Is they were planned to be there, they just weren't.
Damn it! You should go back where you came from. All right, let's get out of here.
But yay, Buren survives the war on Earth. So yeah, now we could go hang out with 4 if we wanted to. Yeah. So, should we go save Mouar, or should we do something else? We have a Hyzak if we go save Mouar. Or do we want to, you know, go, like, continue on with Lila surviving? Hey, only like 9 people die in G Gundam. Though a lot more are implied to die in the backstory, but still.
I'm launching. We're in a combat area. Watch out. Good. Next.
Why did they get a Marasai and all we get is a Hyzak? Also, I literally have left form drift on this thing. What the hell? It's awesome. I love it. So when I walk, I don't walk in a straight line. I'm actually walking slightly to the left every time.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Take that! You're mine!
You wouldn't have come here, you wouldn't have died. Oh wait, you're not dead. God damn it. I can't steal your lines if you don't die. Oh, I didn't know that. I never actually looked into the development of Zeta. Where was the tonal shift? Was there a tonal shift in Zeta? I mean, maybe the... I know the, when they got the Zeta, it was a little bit, like, weirdly drawn out and kind of confusing as to why they did that. But I just thought it was a budget thing. X's backstory used to have the most death, but now it's Rico and G. It's like, hey, X had 1 genocide. Rico and G had 1,000 years of genocide and cannibalism.
Enemy unit destroyed.
I mean, technically, Age's background would probably also have a lot of deaths if we knew anything about it besides the fact that it happened. Okay, so the Bajornin is from Turn A. It is sort of a Zaku 2. We're not sure if it was an original Zaku 2 or if it was a replica, but it was one of the ones that was buried in the Mount Cycles, which are ancient weapon caches from the previous civilization to fight against the Turn A in the next civilization. However, they were found by a group called Lusitania, which is basically the Louisiana Purchase in North America. And when they were uncovered, they were named after the Duke at the time because the guy who found them was a kiss-ass, and they were called Bajor. His name was Bajornin, not the guy who found it, but the Duke. And so they're named after the Duke. They actually are Zaku 2s, though.
The goal of Operation Apollo is to seize control of Von Braun. This city is a strategic point from which we can easily attack both the Earth
Yeah,
and the
we
dark
don't
side.
know if they're replicas or not.
Tides of history will turn in favor of the Titans. I look forward to your performance.
Yeah, we're never actually told if they were there the whole time or they were made replicas like that, because why would you put Zaku 2s there and not, like, Gyaradogas?
We're within Von
But-
Braun City's airspace.
Like, my thing was, it's like, oh, that was probably a Zeon museum, maybe? Oh yeah, the Bellifer was used by Karn Nander in the books. You know that one mobile suit that you really like for Turn A? I can't think. I want to say Bellifer, but I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. And then, Lusitania actually uncovers a purple and black mobile suit in like one of the last chapters of it that they were going to start sending up into space. They just never got around to it before the end of the war. And then Jim comes and attacks all those places on the planet. So we never hear anything about them again. So they may or may not have developed either the Dom or found the Dom or the Efrit. My thing was always they found Doms, though. Yeah, it's kind of weird that they were... It's kind of weird that they were buried, but I think they were buried in the traditional sense of shifting tectonic plates and everything, actually burying them underground. And, you know, planetary movement and everything.
Good move.
Yeah.
We have landed in Von Braun City. Unless you immediately halt your attack and accept a ceasefire, we shall destroy this city completely. I repeat.
I'm coming back.
Oops.
I'm launching. We're in a combat area. Watch out.
This is the Alexandria. Protect the canister of G3 gas.
We've received a message from Colony 1 asking for a meeting.
We can't accept their surrender. This war will never end unless
So it doesn't resurface the Earth. It reduces everything back down to basically the space dust that it was created from. So everything has to reform from it.
The Minovsky particles were too dense. All communications.
So like all life and everything is destroyed and then reforms.
Yes, sir.
It doesn't actually keep anything like that alive, which is kind of a bit strange.
Millions of other lives.
But it's also possible that the nanites were seeding the Earth to produce a human, or a similar to human-like species at least, and it just happened to be human every single time. Well, every time we knew about.
They're using poison
Because you have to assume that there's at least a couple of cycles where nothing happens or nothing forms. And then the Turn A just comes and
I'll destroy this enemy.
returns it back to what it was. Because it can.
You! You're finished! You! Take that!
There's actually kind of a joke in it. There's a Zaku 1 that Gween finds, or not Gween, Legao, I think it was, finds. And it becomes the Bajornan custom, even though it's a Zaku 1 instead of a Zaku 2.
You!
I'm on your side.
He's good.
But the only Gundam crossover with another franchise, besides Hello Kitty and the Orace horses and all the stuff that's happened recently, the only one I can think of off the top of my head was an Idleon crossover manga, where Amuro and Judah team up to defeat Hitler and take the Idleon from him, which is being piloted by Maneva Zabi.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Oh. The Linkin Park thing isn't really a crossover because Linkin Park paid them.
I'm coming back.
So the main singer for Linkin Park, the one who killed himself a couple of years ago, was a major Gundam fan, like super high level Gundam fan. And like they did a crossover thing and an album in
I'm
Japan
launching.
and a bunch of crap, but it actually came out that Linkin Park had paid Bandai to do that or at least originally, and then they kind of continued on with the hype train afterwards. Amuro and Judah team up in the Triple Z Gundam to defeat Hitler with a gender-bent Char. That is actually how it happens. I have a copy of it over there. It's also the one where the first thing to say that Rue and Judah broke up after a month. Or a month after they got to Jupiter.
You're gonna pay for that!
That's Camille.
Yeah. Yeah, they had found the...
It's no surprise that you're in my
They had found something buried in a mountain, and they had kidnapped Minerva to go and pilot it to retake Xeon or something like that. Something weird. Oh, so on that Zeta's head, or the Mega Zeta, or whatever you want to call its head, it has ZZZ written. That's why it's the Triple Zeta. If you ask me about it on the Discord a little bit later, I'll show you the pictures. I have copies still. I did translate it way back in the day. Though, Potato doesn't really exist anymore, so I don't know where you can find it. Yeah, if anyone on the Discord wants to see it a little bit later, let me know. I'll be gone for about 4 or 5 hours after the stream, and then I can post the pictures. I have them. I don't remember if I have the full translation, though. I know I have the first page translated, because I posted it on Reddit a little while ago, but I don't think I kept the rest of it. But yeah, there was Char Aznable, who was a attractive female in that for some reason. Or at least Amuro thought it was attractive, and you never really know with Crossbone Guy's Amuro. Yeah, it was either drawn by the Crossbone Guy or drawn in the style of the Crossbone Guy. I forget.
I'm coming back.
Do I still have it on this computer? Oh no, I only have the first 24 pages. Sorry, I'm going through my picture file, seeing if I can find it. Yeah, the bad guy in it is literally named Hitler. Also, Mouar survives. Yay. But yeah, if you guys are a part of the Discord, it's in general. And if anyone wishes to be, copy link. Oops, I need to sign in for that. Pasto. There you go. And if anyone is watching the VOD, that link will only last for about 12 hours, so... I really like I like the first Dynasty Warriors Gundam game. I like the second. The third bores me, and Reborn is just kind of what it is. Like, I never really got too much into Reborn. I want to play it through one day, but not right now. But, so we saved Mouar, we've saved Buren. Do you guys want to continue on with Zeta for a little while? Or should we move over to, with the Titans for a little while, or should we move over to Zeta? Because we can now get the good ending for Jared. And because both Lilla and Mouar survived, we can actually get the really good ending. Or we can move over to something else. So yeah, I got about 25 minutes left, so we could get in some Xeon if you guys want to. Or we can just do some more Titans. Yeah, because we probably have about 5 more battles in the Mouar saga. And maybe like 6 or so in the Lilla Survive saga. Yeah, I'll be up for playing Reborn as soon as I get my PS3 fixed, unless it's on the PS4. And by fixed, I just mean buying a new controller. I'm pretty sure it still works. It's sitting on the shelf above me. I have all my consoles on shelves right above where I sit, so that I can just grab one of the controllers and hold down the power button, and it'll turn on, and it'll sync with my TV and the capture card, so... It's kind of a neat setup that I did on accident. But we have the Luna 2 battle, where we have to survive not getting murdered by Amuro.
And may the glory of victory be yours.
We need the glory of victory to be ours. Reborn is the remake of 3, and I believe it's on the PS3. It has they made larger battles and extended some of the storylines and stuff. A lot of the major issues people had with the game. Yeah, the only people who got physical copies were Britain. Or it was either Britain or Britain and the EU. I don't remember exactly. I actually have a physical copy of Reborn, and it's from Britain. It was purchased in London, so that's all I know, because there's stickers from I think it's an Aldi's, but I could be wrong. Or no, it might be a Tesco's. I would have to go look. But yeah, we just killed Hayato.
Amuro, this is it. I'm going to teach you that a mobile suit has its limits, my friend, when it goes up against the red gun. Die.
Yeah, it didn't get... you had to buy it off the PSN store. It didn't get physical in North America.
What? That Federation mobile suit is a monster. Slow. Slow.
Well, it was either Hayato or Ryu. Or, you know, generically face enemy number 1632. Whichever you want to go with. Works for me. Well, I definitely just killed Kai. Recent games with multiplayer. So, no. There's the Gundam Vs games, and there's SD Gundam. That's all you get. That was definitely Kai who I killed. And I also killed Hayato. Because he tried fighting the Red Comet. God damn it. I had 100 HP. I should have survived that.
Can't be helped. Retreating.
Alright, whatever. We will do it again. As it turns out, you should not be anywhere near the beam saber of the Gundam.
And may the glory of victory be yours.
So, like, you go into Super Boast mode and then you switch to the Zigok? That is a bit strange. Like, if you had the support where you called in the Zigok, I got you, that makes sense. Not becoming it for a little while, that's weird. Come here, Hayato Kai, Nomad Pilot number 287. We're gonna kill you. And then we're gonna make your head into a hat.
Take this.
And since you're a gun tank, we're gonna kill you by me swinging my axe into your horribly exposed cockpit. Seriously, you have no armoring on that thing. It's a glass front. Oh. Well, I still should have survived. I just didn't.
Amuro, this is it. I'm going to teach you that a mobile suit has its limits, my friend, when it goes up against the limit. Amateurs. Amateurs. What? That Federation mobile suit is a monster.
Ah, asshole. Come here, Kai. I want to show you a thing. Yeah, it's fine, got him. Or, since we want to be exact about it, unnamed Zaku 1 pilot.
Told you so.
No. Come here, Kai. You're not getting away. Ah, damn. Never played this Garian's Greed you speak of. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Never even heard of it. And if Bandai asked, I definitely haven't heard of it. I would have killed him if, you know, there hadn't been a time limit.
Returning.
Operation V, details unknown. Oh, do I actually have to kill Amuro for that one? Oh. Okay. We'll do it one more time, we'll kill Amuro. I didn't know I actually should be doing that. I was just kind of fucking around murdering Kai and Hayato. As far as being excited for Shin's Gear and Greed, don't play pilot mode. Like, just don't. You're just gonna get annoyed with yourself and the enemy. And your allies. Mostly your allies. Because you're gonna spend like 30 turns actually surviving doing something, and then they're gonna lose it within 2 turns.
Take this. Slow. Take this.
Yeah, got him. Take this. Yeah. Yeah, PPSSPP is the emulator for PSP games. BCSX2 is the emulator for PS2 games.
I'm going to teach you that a mobile suit has its limits, my friend. It goes up against the light.
Ah, goddammit. We clearly should not have done what I just did.
What? That Federation mobile suit is a monster.
Yeah, there's a pilot mode in Shin, or the Gear and Greed game that, you know, kind of killed the franchise. You basically only control a single person or up to a squadron, which is 5 guys, depending on your rank, and you get ranking up by killing people and stuff like that. But the thing is it's basically a map being played out where you have to take all the victory points. You don't have a set objective or anything like that. You're supposed to win the war as the pilot, just like you would do with the normal game. Except for the AI can't control themselves, or can't control a field to save their life, and you have to keep constantly going back and retaking the old stuff you had taken. I think I've only seen one person actually win pilot mode. Is Citra any better than it used to be? Like, I tried using it back in the day to play Rune Factory, and I could not get it to work, like, to save my life. There you go. What do you got, another gun tank or a GM?
Returning.
Hey, we got the Operation V route confirmed. So we need our machine gun. You can actually even destroy the white base in this mission. Yeah.
Overconfidence will put you in danger.
Ah, damn it. We didn't want to get hit. So, we sit right here. And we either sit here and do nothing, or we just sit here and, you know, shoot them.
Slow. Action. Die.
I won't let you. What?
So Amuro is sitting against the wall, firing at me, going, what? This is what you come to expect about Amuro.
Federation monster.
So we're probably not going to get an S rank for this, we'll probably get an A rank, but we'll still get a bunch of points.
Level 1 battle stations. Good, now launch them.
And you want to be careful with crackers, because they will damage you if you throw them too close. That's why I take a step back before I throw them every time. Oh. This isn't the one I thought it was. I thought it was the one where you just have to survive for a certain amount of time, but apparently it isn't. I'm actually supposed to be killing people. That's fine. That's what I get for not reading mission parameters. I did the char thing, I didn't care.
What are you doing?
I'm an ally.
Not yet.
Well, that was the thing, is like, I wanted to just sit there and destroy White Base, but it moved. And then I noticed there's a bar at the top for, you know, killing people. Oh my god, what the fuck? Yeah.
Can't be helped. Retreating.
The other Zaku 2 Char is, or Char Zaku 2, is Garma's. Yeah, Garma's actually our ally in this one. He's not using a white base, or Gao. God, Garma and a white
May the
base.
glory of victory be yours.
Yeah, Garma doesn't have anything in this game, and it feels like a massive oversight. But they didn't add anything, you know, different to this game. Oh. Oh.
What are you doing?
Yeah, Rumble Raw also only had, or Rumble Raw doesn't get any special suits either. It's literally just his Gao. Or, you know, eventually you get like a red Marasai for some reason. Like, even if it was just a blue filter on the texture for the Marasai, I would be so for it. You can get a Hammurabi, though, which I guess is blue. But, or Hammurabi. If you want to call it by the guy, not by the guy's name, and since we're being so exact this stream.
That's no mobile suit. That's some kind of Federation monster. Good luck, Shadow.
Stand your ground. All hands, level 1 battle station. Good, now launch them.
Prepare for your punishment.
Yeah, I should have brought the bazooka for Amuro, but oh well.
Please do. Can't hit me. Take this. Slow.
My favorite is this no Gion boy, no Gion. It's like, dude, you got it. You've advanced that far. Just so you guys know, the Gion Krieger is actually the best suit for Rumbarol in the first section. The Gelgoog Marine isn't nearly as good for him, though I do like giving him the high-speed Gelgoog. I think he gets a custom one, though.
Returning.
Yeah. We're actually supposed to kill people on that one. Instead of what I was doing. Which, is this just, yeah. So I thought it was this one. So we'll get it for this one.
May the glory of victory be yours.
But then I'm actually going to have to leave, because I have to actually get in the car and go somewhere in about 10 minutes. Which means I have to put on actual clothes, because I'm still wearing sweatpants.
Good move, mobile suit.
Not yet.
Slow. Slow.
No Gion is, I think, the Gion Krieger, which is the Gion version of the Gelgoog Marine. It has a beam rifle in its shield. It's kind of weird. But I think if two white bases were to crash into each other, the only result would be a lot of people would get hurt. That'd be kind of cool to see a white base versus white base fight, or like a Federation versus Federation fight. Hey, stupid. Kitty time. This white base won't, because in the other one, we had to defeat the enemy before the white base could escape. Whereas in this one, it's just go through the time.
Trojan horse. Hey, Gunn. Learn this on the misfortune of your birth.
I did play a little bit of Next Plus, but I was never too big of a fan of it. But that's just because I had already played Maxi Boost by then.
Don't take it.
Maxi Boost or Full Boost. Full Boost? Yeah. I had the one on the PS3 that has the very similar name to the arcade game. I was never good at the arcade game, but I was really good at the one on PS3 for a while. So I'm probably pretty garbage right now. But there's really good mods for it, and if you do the right mods, it's just like playing the PS3 version. Like, I think there's even a texture update.
Returning.
See, so 100% dodge, 100% evasion, S rank. That's what I was trying to do before. You get about 20k per run. Hey, we got Char's Zegok. We also at some point got Garma. I didn't notice. But now he has the choice to either join... We can begin our attack on North America. During bombing runs on the Trojan horse, Garma is killed in surprise attack. Oh no, we died, and we've unlocked Dozel. Hey, we got a Gauf. Sorry, it's really hard to align it. Wow, we got Rumbaral. We got a Gauf. This is him dying. Rumbaral is killed by the Trojan horse. Hey, we got Big Zom. We could do the Battle of Solomon if we want. Hey, look, Guy is here. Weird, we got Mash and Ortega. They all three look like they're about to die. Alright. We're gonna do one more, even though I shouldn't.
I'm launching now. Take over.
So if we beat this one, we actually get to go to Abooku, which is kind of fun. Because we're about as big as that tower that was in the center.
Launching. See? Once the big Zom is mass produced, we'll put an end to the Federation in no time.
So we have our surround beam. We have Slugger over there, and then we have Amuro. So we don't have a melee attack. Also, weirdly, we have Gelgoogs, and only 15 have been produced at this point. But what we do have is we step on people. No, seriously. We damage people by stepping on them. I misclicked that one. My bad. Yeah. We can't really aim up, so it's kind of a joke whether we hit him or not. Hitting Slager is really hard unless you jump on him. Damn GMs. Moving slightly further than from where I can hit them. Alright, so bad news. It's really hard to get out of this hole. Good news, we just murdered another GM. But yeah, we just took damage from a beam rifle.
Not yet.
Ah, come on, Big Zom, let me move around. Hey, we killed Amuro by stepping on him.
Damn you!
Well, yeah, you can mass produce them in Girian's Greed. Though I honestly suggest you mass produce the Absolus instead, because they're cheaper and they do the exact same amount of damage. But if you're doing Garma's campaign, you actually start with 3 of them. And you can bling them. Ah, I almost got to step on him. Yeah, that GM was burning.
Did you see that?
Ah, I got that one on chance.
Let's go
Yeah.
now.
Accuracy 9%. Mm-hmm. Yep. That exactly happened. But hey, Dozel's alive, and we also got a Char custom Gelgoog. So let's go ahead and use our Char custom Gelgoog. Yes, yes it does. It has a mono eye.
I'm launching.
I've got him. I can see the enemy.
Alright, so we have the annoying process of we're on land and this is Big Zom. We'll get there eventually. Ah, damn. You try to get it as soon as they land.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Well, don't get in the way of Big Zom now, do you? Ah, damn it. So they're trying to jump over the tower. I guess technically the term spire would make sense because we're at the bottom of it, not at the top. Or it goes down, not up.
He's good. He's good.
Yeah.
Poor ball pilot. Never expected Big Zom now, did he?
Not yet.
Amateurs.
For the glory of Zeon, you will not defeat me! You will not defeat me!
It's things like driving a bus. Like, my turning radius is like a literal square mile. Oh my god. Turn around, please. So if you're curious why I randomly shoot, like, out at no one behind me, it's because if I hit the shoulder button twice, I use the main gun, and if I hit it once, I use this. Oh, the melee goes on level with you. Oh, I hadn't remembered that. So, you guys are wondering also why it takes me so long to turn around? So, forward makes me walk whichever way Big Zom's actually facing, not which way my camera's facing, unlike every other mobile suit in the game. So, actually turning around is like, oh, hey. Yeah, you really want to walk into that wall.
What are you doing?
Come on. Come on. Poor Zaku.
He's good.
Let's go home now!
Yeah, Char was in the Zeong during that whole thing. Hey, that Zaku 2 pilot can file a complaint all he goddamn wants. I am his boss. And also his master, kind of. It's a weird relationship. But yeah, folks, Dozel survived the war, and I hit people with Big Zom. Don't worry, in the next one, we can jump over the Grand Canyon with the Big Zom. So it becomes, how many minutes am I going to devote to jumping? Not jumping attempts, minutes. But anyway, folks, I actually have to go and do something. So I will be ending the stream here. I hope you all had a bit of fun, at least. We'll be back next week, probably for 2.5 hours. We might finish off Xeon. We might do more of the AUG, since we just unlocked the Federation, the 1 Year War side of it. And the Titans will probably push Shirako and then unlock the, or Yazon, I think also can unlock it, to get the Federation on them. But that'll be about 2 p.m. PST, 5 p.m. EST next Sunday. Anyway, though, folks, good night. Yeah, Char could have killed me. That could have happened.